What is going on, you guys? My name is Rage and I am back today with another video for you all. This will be my final video in regards to using a mixture of my AIM roster. Similar to my previous videos, you guys, I'm going to show you my guide and playthrough for the next part of Doom Part 2, the third node following the second with the AIM, guys. So let's dive right into the roster and then I'll show you the playthrough. First and foremost, if we filter here by my AIM roster, let's quickly go through what I'm using. As you've already seen here and I've noted in my previous videos, having a strong and formidable Scientist Supreme is really gonna definitely play a huge factor in your success rate, just because with my Scientist Supreme, especially her T4 here being utilized on retro vaccination, it's really gonna give her that additional focus to be able to apply her ultimate against our enemies that we're gonna face against. So I have her at 50k with the 4 red here. Additionally, also the level 1 ISO 8 healer just to provide sustainability and support. And as you can see here, I do have Scientist Supreme geared up to tier 12, so it does give her quite a bit of strength and in terms of her resistance, being able to face these guys that are definitely stronger than our team. Moving on then, next to support Scientist Supreme will be AIM Assaulter. AIM Assaulter will have a total power of 32k here, as well as the level 1 ISO 8 healer to provide healing. As you can see here, I do have him at tier 10. Nothing too crazy here. Just wanted to invest in him in terms of being able to provide speed up for Scientist Supreme. Next to support the team as well with slows and stuns, Graviton I have here at almost 28k with the 3 red star. In addition, the level 1 ISO healer as well, just to provide the extra additional healing, and tier 10 as well, consistent with Assaulter. Last but not least, AIM Security here at almost 27k. She's got the level 1 ISO 8 healer as well, consistent with her previous allies. In addition here, tier 10. So very basic team here, you guys. Really the key here is going to be Scientist Supreme, and I'm also bringing in, similar to my last video, I am going to bring in Shuri here at 52k here with the 4 red. Level 2 ISO 8 healer, just to provide additional healing, sustain, no T4s on her abilities. And as I noted in my previous video as well, you guys can probably get away with a weaker Shuri. Really, she's just being brought on board because of her ability to be able to apply defense up for 2 turns. In addition, she also has a really good heal from her ultimate. So really, she's going to be providing that extra sustain that we need in terms of keeping our team alive and working hand in hand with Scientist Supreme. While Shuri is buffing her team up, Scientist Supreme will be focused on applying debuffs on the enemy. So diving right in, you guys, let me show you the playthrough.
And as you guys can see here, unfortunately, I did mess up here in terms of the recording, but if you are able, please make sure to put Graviton actually in the middle here. I put Shuri, but Graviton would actually gain the speed advantage from AIM Assaulter, so that's something I definitely recommend. So thank you for the guys out there who called it out. That's not definitely something I wasn't really thinking about. I was more so just swapping Shuri with previously who was Monstrosity in that placement. So as you guys can see, starting here in this node, we are up against a mixture of the Sinister Six, Wakandans, and Minerva. So with that being said, we are going to want to take down both Minerva and Shuri, just because of the fact that they have sustainability, they have reviving, and we want to take those guys out just so that we can ensure that we can do damage that's going to really stick and then ensure that these guys don't come back alive. So we have to be mindful from the get-go. As always, activate Scientist Supreme's ultimate to cast those negatives. Unfortunately, here in this situation, Minerva does have the defense up, and that does kind of get in our way. Fortunately, our team and roster here, this is going to be similar to the last node, where we have really good regen, really good sustainability, and you bet we're going to take advantage of that. So we're going to try to do our damnedest to put as much negative conditions as we can on them, buy its time. And then now that Minerva has the defense up to spare here, we just have to wait for the taunt to get off of Baku, and then we'll resume our attack on Minerva. And again, main reason being is because we don't want them bring any other characters we take down. Fortunately for us, Graviton has a really good slow. It's going to give us some favorable advantages here, and once we get our damage going, it's definitely going to help out for sure. So there we go. You want to take advantage of that. And when you can, just make sure you can stun her. Fortunately with her, if you are able to put the defense down on Minerva, Graviton, even despite him being a lower power, his stun should be able to work. It just works because of the defense down, lowering her overall resistance. fast forwarding here just to save you guys some time. As you can see here, now that we almost have Minerva down, you can also see that with our regen and sustain, these guys are not a threat to us at all. So Minerva will be the first one to go. And next, it is going to be Sherry. We want to take her down as well, just because of the fact that she consistently gives their team, especially both M'Baku and Black Panther being Wakandans, she's giving them extra energy as well as the defense up. And because of that, we do have to take her down as well. So that will be the next target here. And again, you guys shouldn't have any issue with the damage overall and sustaining yourself, just because if we're able to sustain and keep up our conditions on them, they shouldn't be able to do that much damage, especially with our Sherry applying defense up on our team, in addition to the healing that she provides, which is absolutely invaluable for us. And as you can see here, with Sherry almost down, this is going to be good for us. We'll finally take away their sustainability, their healing. There we go. Hopefully the bleed takes her out. And there you guys have it. With Shuri down, you do see that does prompt the next wave here, which is a mixture of Scarlet Witch, Okoye, as well as another Shocker. So again, the similar consistent pattern, you guys. We're just going to go ahead. We're going to keep taking out the healers. In this case, it is going to be Scarlet Witch. So fortunately, with this wave, they no longer have Shuri providing defense up. So it's not as bad as before, not as painful. Unfortunately for us, like I said, my team, this team does not have great damage, but the defense and the sustainability is what's going to allow us to be able to 3-star and get an easy 3-star on this node going forward into the next 3 nodes. There we go. With Scarlet Witch down, we'll just go ahead and we'll finish off both M'Baku as well as Shocker. Just them being weaker, we're in a very favorable position. So you're gonna find this node, compared to especially the last 2, is definitely not going to be as bad. They don't have that many crazy characters going against us. The last 2 nodes, we had to go up against Emma Frost, and just for this one, these guys don't do a lot of damage too. So it really does work in our favor. Finishing off here, that Shocker, that was 6 out of 11 enemies remaining. That does actually prompt the last 3 characters here, being 2 Visions as well as another M'Baku. So there you guys have it. That's the last 6 characters that we have right now. So we'll go ahead. Personally, I'm just going to go ahead now. I can finally focus on finishing off Black Panther. He has the highest damage out of this cluster. Additionally, we've taken out all the healers and sustainers on the team now, so we can go ahead and finish him off. And this should be able to hopefully finish off Black Panther. Beautiful. He goes down. We're just gonna go ahead now and finish off Shocker, and then we can resume our attack on the remaining of these guys. So I am gonna go ahead and just fast forward here. Like I said, at this point with these 5 remaining, you guys should not have an issue getting through these 5, just because they don't really have a lot of burst. For me, I'm not a fan of Vision, so I am going to go ahead and finish off Vision first, just because he has the ability block. Vision also has the dodge, so it can get pretty pesky if you guys don't take him out. But with these 4 here, you guys should not have an issue at all with your team, even with a lower power team, just because so as long as you have Scientist Supreme being able to apply those conditions here, you guys should have all the advantage, just with the sustainability and the debuffs being placed against them. There we go. One Vision down. We'll go ahead and finish the other one. And there you guys have it. At this point, it's just these 2, and really, honestly, there's not really an order. Just go ahead and finish them off. And congrats, you guys. This node is probably the easiest out of the 3, I would say. And unlike the first 2 nodes that we dealt with, the hardest part was actually at the very beginning when we faced both Shuri and the Minerva. And fortunately, if you take those 2 out, really this team doesn't really have a lot of sustainability, and especially compared to ours with the consistent defense ups, offense downs, defense downs on our opponents. So there you guys have it. And with that being said, we'll go ahead and finish off M'Baku here. giving us the 3 stars here finally for Doom Part 2 for this third node here, utilizing the AIM team roster mixed in with the Wakandan Shuri, providing us sustain and healing. So there you guys have it. Thank you as always for watching. I hope this video was able to provide some insight. Thank you as always, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.